Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Alex. Welcome to the first video of the channel. So, just to give you a brief overview, this is gonna be a spirituality oriented channel talking about psychedelics, spirituality, growth, ascension, uh, elevated vibration. So, for everybody who's interested in that, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because I'm actually like thinking about doing this more and more. Was very spontaneous, and I thought it'd be great to start with my 900 microgram dose of acid. Like, so yeah, so strap in because this is gonna be a doozy. All right, so this was about during June of 2020. This was about June of 2020. I had already done LSD about two times, two and a half times, two, two times. And I went from 100, which was the standard, which was my first ever psychedelic experience, which just completely changed my whole perspective on life, to having 150, having 300, and then having 900. So, yeah, that sounds completely dumb and stupid, and it is. I don't recommend anybody to try that, but I decided to be stupid and do that. So I'm gonna share with you guys the trip journey, little trip report. So the reason why I'm doing this now is because I've wanted to really let myself internalize everything that I experienced during my trip, because there are parts of the trip that are very foggy where I really don't have any memory of what occurred. So let's start from the beginning. I took the three tabs, it was three tabs. I took three tabs, those at 300 each, um, at about 7:46 p.m. I remember that. I remember putting it in my mouth, just letting it. It was good. It was alright. And as time progressed, already into the first hour, I was starting to feel very jittery, very like, holy crap, what the heck did I just do? Because usually for me, it takes like about an hour and a half to start feeling something, start feeling different. And in this case, it was the come up was like instant. So I was playing on my computer. I was playing some games with my friends. We're playing this game called Deep Rock Galactic, which is where you're some dwarves mining and you gotta fight aliens. And it was the funnest, like it was the most fun experience ever. I was laughing like crazy. I was laughing like crazy. I was having such a good time. I was really into it. And when the hour and a half kicked in, I was really, really, really like into like I was full head first into this, and it was very intense. I mean, duh, it's 900 micrograms. But I'm gonna explain more or less what I was feeling. So basically, a lot of euphoria, a lot of like, like it is something I cannot describe, but it was more so like that. And as I continued on with the trip, I was talking to my friends on FaceTime. Do note that the trip setting was my frickin' room, and I feel like that was the one of the worst mistakes, that I did it in my room, and it was such a high dose. Now, the reason why I wanted to do it in my room was because if it was such a high dose, I didn't want to be outside. I didn't want to interact with anything other than myself and the chosen few. So as the hour went, the hours went on, this started getting so and so intense. It was so hard for me to maintain control, because I would like to describe it as the higher the dose, the harder it is to distinguish the effects from reality. So I was, my whole vision was being distorted. My whole vision was being distorted. I was seeing symmetry in everything. And about the second hour into it, I was already seeing the symmetry in my body. So I have this thing that is very odd, that when I'm on these psychedelic substances, my entire body is covered in these geometric shapes. There's a video, LSD simulation, a video on YouTube that details it just like how I saw it, and it's actually like spot on. So I'll put that link in the description for whoever has not tried LSD to have like a glimpse at what it is, because it's accurate to say the least. And so I was seeing this geometry all over my body, and I was feeling this enormous sensation of love and unity. So as I'm playing my games, I start experiencing what I call a frequency shift. You see, when you take psychedelics, you're artificially amplifying your natural frequency. And so when you artificially amplify this frequency, you amplify it to a point where you're able to perceive what I like to call ultra hyperdimensional beings, beings that are not perceivable under normal circumstances unless you're like super into your training every day, your mind, like all of this. So I was experiencing these high pitch frequency noises in my ear letting me know that I was shifting. And I was on my computer and I remember vividly talking to my friend and telling him, "Oh my gosh, dude, like they're here." Like I don't know who I was referring to, but they're here. And it is the most there's no way I could verbally describe it to you because it is incomprehensible in nature. I don't think our vocabulary is able to express it. So these beings, they didn't have a form, but they were like they were formless, but they had form. It is the weirdest thing. And they were around the entire room. There were multiple beings.